Hi, I'm Diana. I am here again to do a video. I've been inspired by Doreen Virtue. She does a card reading online every week for her angel cards, and then she often does other things as well. But I was inspired today to do a video of doing a reading for you. I drew some fairy cards for myself. I think I thought they were for everybody, but I think they're really more for myself. This is her deck. I believe it was probably the first. Oop, here we go. First deck. It's the only deck of hers that I have. The fairies, which she works with. These are the cards. Wonderful cards. And beautiful pictures. I did a drawing thinking of everyone, but I believe it was really for me. And so I thought what I'd do is take some regular playing cards, which I work with to do readings for myself and others. I'm not going to do a full layout. I thought what I would do is it's a basic cross layout. And that way there's more information than just 3 cards, which is also another option. The full layout, I lay out all the cards. It's not a full deck, but generally with the cross, it might be something that you would do after you have done a full reading and you're answering a question for someone who someone who has a question, furtherance of the reading itself. But because of just the energy in the world today and what all is going on, and that I feel like we all need our hearts to be helped and healed and guided, and we just need so much joy and positivity. And obviously not all these cards are positive. I see this one, which isn't exactly a positive card. It's not the worst card in the deck though. So anyway, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. What I'm going to do is think about and praying for guidance for all of us for this week. So I'm shuffling the cards, asking God and the angels to give us guidance about this week. This is both in general and also what we can do, or what it pertains to us and our lives, and how we can further ourselves. And I'm going to lay the cards out. 9 of diamonds, 8 of hearts, Queen of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, Ace of clubs, King of clubs, King of spades, 10 of hearts, Queen of spades, Ace of spades, Jack of clubs, 8 of diamonds, and Jack of spades. This is actually a very good reading. 9 of diamonds, it's a money card. It's a very good card. Your 8 card is a wish card. It's one of your best wish cards. Your Queen of diamonds is it could either be your own inner guidance, or it could be a woman who you look up to. It could be a mother figure or an authority figure. It could also just be someone who has, it could be a job type situation, because it is a diamond card. And it's followed by the middle card of the whole cross is the 10 of diamonds, which is your best money card in the deck. So this is a very positive reading. Your Ace of clubs is phone call or a communication of some sort, followed by 2 kings. The King of clubs, which is a well-balanced and friendly person. The King of spades, which is obviously a strong person, which could mean that because there are it just could mean that it's a good week financially for all of us, that the situation with finances is going to alleviate itself somewhat. It's not a specific job offer, but it is having to do with work and money and wishes coming true. It's all very positive. I like that very much. Also, you can think of the diamonds and the hearts as just sort of good feeling cards. So, on the other side of the cross, coming across, is the Ten of Hearts. In some readings, it's your home card. In other readings, the Ace of Hearts is the home card. Followed by the Queen of Spades, which is a strong person, female. Ace of Spades is communication and a new beginning, and it is followed by the Ten of Diamonds, which is the center card, as I mentioned before. Now, we do have some groupings here. I want to see if there is an Ace of Spades, Ten of Diamonds group here. There is an Ace of Spades and Ten of Hearts, which we have here. I'm sorry, I'm not used to working with the camera. Followed by the Ten of Spades and the diamonds in the middle. So the first card is the Ten of Hearts. And the Ten of Hearts and the Ace of Spades is a wedding. Now let's look and see what it specifically says about the Ten of Diamonds. The Ten of Diamonds is your money, and your Nine of Diamonds is surprise and unexpected events. Two aces together is a new project or a new beginning, and which you've got the Ace of Clubs and the Ace of Spades there. Now the Ten of Spades, Jack of Clubs, and the Eight of Spades. Eight of Spades is a job, but it isn't a job offer specifically. Did I say spades? I meant diamonds. I'm sorry. The Eight of Diamonds is job, and it is followed by the Ten of Diamonds, which is money. So this is, it's like a new beginning. And I think that it's a sign that at least financially things are going to become more clear up, become better. It's not a specific job offer, but because of the groupings of face cards, the ace, here's the Ten of Diamonds, the Ace of Clubs, and the Kings. Two kings together is usually a meeting, or it could be a romantic thing, but this isn't a romantic reading at all. You've got two jacks over here with the job card, which is following the Ten of Diamonds, and the Ace of Spades, important event, large building, change. I do believe that that there's going to be a shift in the finances. Hopefully it's personal. Let's hope that it's a personal thing, and it very well could be. And it's quite possible that there is going to be some very strong people in this equation here with the finances. So I like that. I think it's a good reading. It's doesn't seem to really address the current issues at hand in my mind, but maybe there's an answer there that I don't recognize or realize. Now, that was the regular playing cards. Not sure it was as helpful as I hoped it would be. However, you know, these cards that I pulled earlier from the Fairies with the Doreen Virtue's cards, I would actually like to share those with you because maybe they will pertain to you more than I realize. The first card that I drew was Raising Your Standards. And this is what it says about raising your standards. Don't settle for less than your dreams. Once you make the commitment to manifest an improved situation, the universe will find a way to deliver it to you. Deep down, you know what type of life you're meant to live. By drawing this card, you're being reminded that you deserve and can manifest any situation you wish. The fairies ask you to stop making negative affirmations based on scarcity thinking, such as, I can't afford this, or I could never accomplish that. Instead, they ask you to raise your standards to the level that all children of God deserve. Write down a list of your heart's desires and review this list daily with a feeling of faith and gratitude, emotions that convert your wishes into reality. Then make a spiritual commitment to expect the best for yourself. This commitment is your quote-unquote sales order that creates miracles in your life. As your dreams start to come true, be sure to graciously accept quote-unquote good into your life. Know that you deserve life's richest rewards. We all do. The affirmation for this card, I deserve and expect the best in life. I hold high standards for myself. I'd like to add to that in the positive thinking, affirmations, and manifestation world, one of the things that's very important is checking your thinking. That's key, really. It's just that easy and just that difficult. Is to be ever vigilant to what your thoughts are doing, what your words are speaking, and how you express yourself, and what you're, what you catch yourself thinking. And I think really one of the a fairly decent way of working with that is to, if you find yourself thinking, I can't afford that, stop yourself and rethink that thought and say, I can afford everything I need. God provides for me everything I need. There is nothing that I need. Now, let's not use a nothing in there because that's a negative. You don't want to work with double negatives when you're working with affirmations. You really want to stay away from that. Very vigilant with the choice of your words and how you express them. It's very key. It's really one of the most important aspects of manifestation and visualization and affirmations and positive thinking, so on and so forth. It's a really key part. And they touched on that with the emotions. The emotions are like the fertilizer that really just causes it to just burst forth. So let's go with the next card. This one is for me. Body movement. Let me see if I can get that centered here. Body movement. And this is what that card says. Your body wants to express itself through movement. Listen to your body, and it will tell you what type of movement it craves. Your physical body has its own life force and intelligence, and it's part of the same elemental kingdom as the fairies. It's both childlike and demanding, as well as mature and insightful. This card indicates that your body's wisdom. This card indicates your body's wisdom and asks that you honor your body's need for exercise and movement. Spend a moment asking your body what type of movement it desires. Does it want cardiovascular conditioning, such as jogging, a peaceful walk in nature, stretching and meditative activities, such as in a yoga class, dancing to music? Listen to and follow through with your body's answer. Affirmation: I lovingly pay attention to my body's needs. The third card, two cards came out together. The last two came out together at once. And this card, I think, has really been particularly important for me. This next two, actually. Oh, the whole thing is for me. I know it is. But I'm hoping it's for you, too. And this card is Miracle Healing. As you know, I started this talking about my DCIS. And so I've been doing a lot of praying about healing, the money to pay for my treatments and so on and so forth, and knowing that I need to be moving my body, and various and sundry things like that. So it's all very, very timely and wonderful. Okay, miracle healing. This is what it says. Expect a miracle. You have prayed for assistance, and it is forthcoming. The more completely you surrender your situation to God, the more rapidly you will realize your healing. Heaven is completely on your side, and your prayers have been heard and answered. You needn't beg or petition heaven to help you, as your situation is already healed in truth. The healed reality is one of several parallel realities currently available to you. You have the choice through your thoughts, emotions, and intentions to experience the highest possible reality for yourself. As you access your healed situation through faith and gratitude, to feel these powerful catalyzing emotions, say mentally or aloud to God, I am tired of thinking about this situation. I don't want to deal with it any longer. Here, I'm giving the entire thing to you so that you can think about it and resolve it. Thank you so much for taking care of everything. That's a quote. Then detach completely from the situation. See yourself placing it in the palm of God's loving hand. Feel grateful that your situation is now resolved, and be open to the creative solution that greets you. Affirmation. In truth, everything and everyone, including myself, is healed right now. I focus on this truth instead of on illusions of fear. I would like to amend the quote of what you say mentally or aloud to God. I'm giving this entire situation to you so that you can think about it and resolve it. Thank you so much for taking care of everything. You could include in here my healing. You could include in here, well, I think my healing. I think that's good because it doesn't specify what's wrong, which I think is good. But to say, I'm tired of thinking about it, I don't want to deal with it, you don't need to include that. I mean, not to put anything down, Doreen is totally guided, and I think also you don't want to end, I focus on this truth. You want to end with, I focus on this truth, instead of including, instead of illusions of fear. You don't want to end on that with that word in affirmations. You don't need to include that. Just leave it alone. Leave it off. I focus on this truth. So here's the affirmation. Here's what you to feel these powerful catalyzing motions, say mentally or aloud to God. Here I am giving this entire situation to you so that you can think about it and resolve it. Thank you so much for taking care of everything. The affirmation, in truth, everything and everyone, including myself, is healed right now. I focus on this truth. Thank you. I like that better. Okay, so here's the fourth and final card. Financial flow. Love this card. Oop, oop, oop. I'll get used to it. I'm not yet, but I'll try. Okay, financial flow. The card meaning. I'm so grateful for this card because it's really, truly what I need at the moment. You have manifested a new sense of abundance in your life. Any financial blocks have been successfully removed, and you are now in the flow of increased prosperity. Congratulations! Your finances are moving up to a new level. You have been praying for increased flow. Is so true. I have been. And have been visualizing greater wealth. Indeed, I have. Your positive thoughts and desires have resulted in a rich vein of abundance coming your way. Yay! This good fortune not only applies to money, but also to increased opportunities in your personal and professional life. The fairies, who are supreme experts in manifestation, good to know, advise you to keep a positive and joyful heart as you experience your wonderful new state. Continually affirm, I graciously accept good into my life now, right now, and I deserve abundance. If you find that this financial flow ever becomes interrupted, ask the fairies to help you adjust your thoughts and emotions so that you can graciously and willingly accept all of the gifts that you so richly deserve. Affirmation. I am financially secure. I am supported abundantly today and every day in my future. Doreen, we love her. I love her. She's been so helpful to me. I hope that this has been helpful for you. Whether it's that you need healing in your life or financial abundance, or you need to raise your standards, move your body, all those little things. I hope that this has been helpful to you. It has been helpful to me, and I really wanted to share it with you. At first, I thought that this video series would be about, kind of voicing my complaints a little bit, telling you my story about the cancer diagnosis and all the things that I've done or haven't done and so on and so forth. And then I realized as I continued to watch Doreen Virtue's videos that what's needed more than me bitching and griping about what isn't happening is to talk to you more about how to get that to happen for you. I mean, because really, I know how to manifest things. I used to do it all the time. Taking a break, getting back into it. And this is something we can share together. But really, there's some keys that I will talk to you about later. But being very careful with your words and your thoughts is key. Adding positive emotions and gratitude for it already being true is also very key. You'll find that little minor miracles happen in your life. It's happened to me. I hope it happens for you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.